I'm Robert McCloy. I've been teaching at Elderly since the fall of 1979. In that time, I've seen thousands of students. If you can do anything these days that surprises me, I'll give you a cookie. Students have ranged in age from 4 to 84. It's never too late. If you ain't learning, you're dying. When someone first shows up for lessons, typically my first question is, what made you want to play in the first place? Was it a recording? Possibly a gathering of friends or a family where you thought it would be fun to just join in. My main goal in teaching is to teach you how to teach yourself, to learn how to learn. Something I stress with students is that they learn to always move from a neutral position, to get their body set in a relaxed state before even attempting to make a chord or a note. Critical to playing better, sooner, faster is proper placement of your hands and fingers on the fingerboard. To quote the great Pepe Romero, you have to work very hard to play bad. People often express a fear of learning to read music. Well, there's ways around that. In addition to a variety of alternative written formats, I do a lot of lessons by ear. In that situation, we record the lesson so that the student can take it home with them to digest at their own pace. It only makes sense that you do better if you're playing music that interests you. That's why I always ask, what is it that made you want to play in the first place? I always ask students for a wish list. I then come up with custom arrangements appropriate to the level of the student. Students often ask, how much should they practice every day? I've never practiced. I play. I'm just compelled to play. I can't help myself. That's what I want to impart to students. My hope is that it just becomes part of their life for their lifetime. I have to believe that it's more fun trying to be a real guitar hero than it is playing any video game. I'm frequently called by people who want to start lessons but who don't have an instrument yet. I'm happy to help people find an instrument that fits within their needs, tastes, and budgetary considerations. A great tool that's available these days is the smartphone. Most people have one in their pocket, and it's a great video recorder. Students video me as I play through a piece while providing explanation as I play it. That way they can take it home and easily review the how-tos of what we're working on. People often limit their goals of what they would like to play by not considering their instrument as an option within the context of the music that they enjoy. Well, actually my first introduction to jazz was as a mandolin player. You don't expect to hear a mandolin comping chords like a little jazz guitar. Here's something you don't expect to hear from a solo guitar. Guitar can be complete, like piano. Point your nose to the sky and dance like Snoopy. So, like I said, it's never too late. It's time to get started.